I thought it was time for a garden update. First of the year. It is May 8th. So the alliums are looking beautiful. These are some thornless blackberries. It's the biggest they've ever gotten. The deer usually eat them. And my garlic is insane. Got some peas in here. Looks like the squirrels have been digging again. Look how thick this garlic is. Like, oh my gosh, it's crazy. Strawberry bed. I think we've had like 6 strawberries. Dexter has been eating strawberries. Oh, there's a red one down in there. I need to come pick it. Some volunteer sunflowers that have made it through multiple frosts and freezes. This is just like, this is mostly my asparagus bed. This one is this is year 2, and then a little root just grew. I planted a root, so one of those started. The other one hasn't yet. But then I just took some nasturtiums out here and some surplus onions. Soil temp today, what, about 58? 56? This is my onion bed. These are all Elisa Craig in here. So they're doing okay. Not fantastic. Better than last year. These are both new beds that my husband and I did with our little arch. And these are the potatoes. I think I massively overplanted. And then they keep getting nipped by the frost, even with frost cover and towels and everything. So there's Yukon Golds, Kennebecks, and some red Pontiacs in here. I think I planted 4 pounds in this bed. Yeah, might be a little much. There's some more blackberries. And look how cute, there's actually a flower. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. This is gonna be my bush bean bed. And so I just stuck all my surplus stuff in it. We've been eating so much lettuce, we're very blessed. So it's that's just some green, like a lettuce blend. And then these are the red salanovas and a little tatsoi left over. These are some cabbage and then another cabbage. So this is just surplus stuff, and it's doing really well. I found some dill growing and stuck it in here. And this is the tomato bed. No tomatoes yet, of course it's been too cold. Stuck some more potatoes at the end. Also got frosted. And here's a look at the garden from this side. Just love all the alliums. They're my favorite. And then here is my little, can't really call it a hoop house. It's a very, it's something. Like a low tunnel maybe. I just have insect netting on it now. But look at these romaine lettuces. We've been eating them. They're so good. Look in here. Oh my gosh. And then those are some cabbage. Some more of the red salanova down here. And then the broccoli is starting to get little heads. Just starting. I think it's the green magic. Probably can't see it from out here, but trust me, he's just, well, maybe he's starting to get a little head down in there. And I have all this extra, or not extra, perennial oregano that keeps coming back. So I cut it back because it doesn't have a lot of flavor. So hopefully the new flush will be a little more tasty. You can see it's kind of spreads all over. All right, here's the green stalk, radishes, some parsley that got nipped. It got nipped in that, but not in the ground. It kind of grows back in the ground over here. It doesn't make a lot of sense. Carrots. These were my second. Hey, it says carrots. Second round of carrots. They're doing pretty good. Look at that. Little radish ready. I need to get it. And then we got kale on the bottom of this one. And some cilantro I've been picking. And then here's the first round of carrots. This is the first time I've had like any decent success with carrots. So very exciting. And these are the Bolero from Johnny's. My friend Kim gave me some of hers. So excited. Might have some carrots. This is 3 different white clematis that I have growing on this little arbor. Trellis, spaceship, whatever you want to call it. So look at those irises. Aren't they so pretty? It's a beautiful day. And then here are some raspberry starts. This one, the dog pulled it out, carried it around the yard, so I replanted it. So I'm happy it's getting a little growth back. But they're Prelude from M.I. Gardner. And then these are 3 actually royalty purple. And we're going to put a fence in to keep our dogs in the yard. And so I'm going to plant it kind of along the fence line, like out over that way. So I didn't want to plant them yet because then they'll be in the way. So they're in the little grow bags for right now. So here's from this side. It's the oak leaf hydrangea. It's looking a little chlorotic. I think I need to give it some iron. Some beautiful clematis over here. So pretty. Take a little peek at the side garden. Over here, my winter damaged arborvitaes, both from dog pee and just the crappy winter we had. This is some flax that I started, and it is just unbelievably beautiful. The blue of the plant, the blue of the flowers, and then it closes up, and if you come out in the evening, you don't even really see anything. It just kind of all disappears into the landscape, and you'd have no idea there were blue flowers. So, it's pretty cool. More alliums over here. My lilac, it's just finished blooming. Catmint just kind of starting. Some starts that I need to put out. Waiting for it to get warm enough. The whole front porch is covered. And then let's walk over this way. This little bed's probably going to get mostly torn out when we do the fence. But I'll move things around. These are some pots that I just kind of keep close for convenience. Peas, radish, some lettuce. There's some different kinds of cilantro. This is thyme that has taken over. It's pretty though. These are just kind of starting to bloom. That's some tennis ball lettuce. Lots of cilantro. Same. My dog has realized he can grab onto the peas and take off running and have a pea vine. Probably there in the window. But they'll definitely be in this window. And then these are my Incredibles. And a dahlia that comes back on its own over here. Hi, baby. I see you. I see you in the window. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Incredibles now. So check this guy out. This is called Silver Sage, and I started it from seed last year, and it's grown like this big old seed head. Silver Sage. It's just beautiful. It's like lamb's ear kind of. I'm excited. I think it's going to be a purple flower stalk, and this, my theme over here is kind of like green and white and purple, as you can tell. So that should be really pretty. Right, I'm going to walk slow. More alliums. My Baptisia is just starting to bloom, that purple one, and then this yellow one has been in bloom, and it's just so pretty. Got some annuals I'm going to plant out as soon as it's warm enough. Got some little poppies starting down there. My son came over yesterday, he's like, Mom, you have weeds, and I'm like, poppies. I do have weeds, he just didn't see them. And then here's the front, some more catmint. This is the clematis that hasn't, it's a later blooming pink mink. We've got some purple dahlias in here too. I've got my houseplants out front already. They stay actually a lot warmer up here in the front, so they've been happy even though it's been cold. And then, what a mess up here. Don't judge me. Tomatoes and tomatillos, some dahlias, peppers that have actually been flowering, a zucchini, my son grew me, some rosemary from seed, different basils, cucumbers, coleus, sunflowers, zinnias, and some more houseplants.